dear goodness. I am so screwed. I am screwed, I am. Where am I? I am not here. Hold on. Wait. 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 I realize... God, this is what happens when I set up stream and I forget to double check everything. I forgot to open VTube Studio. It's fine. It's fine. Just give me 1 second. You know, I was ready too early, so I had to have forgotten something. It's fine. Just 1 second. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, and also, why am I so... I am not... Okay, hold, pause. Pause. Okay, now I also need to recalibrate. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Totally fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's good. How far can I go? Okay, that's good, that's also good. Okay. Where am I? I am on the wrong side. There I am. Okay. Now, hello! Happy Wednesday, although I don't know if I should be happy, honestly. I'm screwed. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that in a minute. Also chat is not on screen. Hold on, chat is not on screen. Chat is on screen now. Do I leave it here? I guess I'll leave it here. Question, if I'm guessing along, does that count as foreshadow spoiling? If you're just guessing along, no. No, if you're guessing along, then no. Ashi, what's crack-a-lackin'? Ah, dear God. Before we do anything today, first of all, I hope everyone's doing well today. First and foremost. Second, I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but I think I'm screwed. I think I am, what the youth calls these days, fucked. Because. Because of this, and because of this. Why is the window is being weird? Hold on, why is the window weird? Hold on, why is the window weird? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. Did you get in trouble with the mafia? Not yet. Not yet. Sweet, because I have zero idea of this game? Hell yeah. I mean, in that case, heads up, this is the 6th game of the series, and we are over halfway through. Or about halfway through, so if you don't care about spoilers, go ahead, stick around. Whoops, that's another thing. Before we get into the game, I actually wait. Let me turn. Let me actually no wait. Turn off the music. And we're actually gonna turn on at least some BGM. At least some BGM. Because I'm also gonna post this on YouTube later on, and I don't want to have the Ace Attorney starting screen OST blasting in the background. So give me 1 second here. Okay. So today and yesterday, HSR released the drip marketing for 3.2. And I fear we're gonna go through this. I'm assuming these are gonna be the only 2 characters, unless, and if not, then I guess I'm gonna be making a small video tomorrow. But we'll see. 3.2 drip marketing. 2 new 5 stars, because of course they're 5 stars, because HSR does not know what 4 stars even are anymore at this point, apparently. What do you mean, yet? Nothing. Let's get into this. We have 2 new 5 stars in 3.2. At least one of which I'm gonna have to pull for. Fun. We have Casterus. Look at her. Number 1, she is beautiful. This art is beautiful. Her dragon is beautiful. I like Casterus. I don't think I'm gonna be pulling for her, simply because Amphorius is like so stacked right off the bat, and I just burned through like 200 and something pulls on the rerun banners, so I don't think I'm gonna be pulling for her, but she is gorgeous. Quantum Remembrance. I've already seen people go on about Zayla, the Zayla upgrade and Zayla power crept and yada yada yada. I don't care about that. But I do like Casterus, although I'm probably not gonna be able to pull for her. But let's see here. Casterus. Welcome to Akima. I am Casterus. Apologies, it is my habit to keep my distance from others. I can get closer if you wish, however. I would prefer if you didn't. Servant of Death. Honestly, I love that title. The land that reveres death. Adonia? Not sure. Where snow falls endlessly, has today drifted into a sweet slumber. Casterus, daughter of the River of Souls, crisis heir in search of death, just of death core flame, sets forth. You must guard the lament of souls and embrace the solitude of destiny. Life and death are but a journey. When butterfly alights on the branch, what withers will bloom anew. Affiliated city, ? Idonia and Akima, Divine Authority, Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, also ? Interesting. I genuinely, if Casterus had been at like any other point throughout this, like if she had been released at any other point, at a calmer point for me, I might have pulled for her, because I do genuinely like Casterus' character more than I thought I would. I think the fact that she's not completely reserved and calm and kind of like stoic really did it for me. She's just a sweet girl, you know? She's just a sweet girl. But I'm not gonna pull for her. But that is our first Quantum Remembrance character. I feel like, I mean, they're probably gonna have to pump out Remembrance characters a bit faster, at least early on, to, you know, catch up to the currently existing paths. Although, then again, they don't really, because one of our paths that has been existent since day 1 still only has 4 characters. So there's that. Oh, hold on. Okay. Now you're done. What's Crackalakan, homies? Not my checkbook. Bro, if I was spending money on this game, I would be screwed. I would be double screwed. Thankfully, I am not. Otherwise, hoo boy. So that is number 1. I do really like this splash art. It's so pretty. And number 2, the character that is going to fuck me over probably, Anaxa. At least that's how I assume his name is pronounced, because honestly, I have no idea. Look at this guy. Look at him. Number 1. It's a real man. No imaginary. He's wind. And he's wind erudition. That is our first wind erudition character in the whole game. Which, I feel like just for that alone, I kind of have to get him because finally some goddamn variety, you know? But God, look at him. You know, now that I'm actually getting a better look at it, like now that I'm seeing a splash art, bro is beautiful. Like, dude, I don't know what this up top here says. I know, or I've read somewhere what it says for Castoris, but I don't know what this one means. But oh my goodness. Dear God. Let's read what this fella has to say. Also, apparently in Japanese, he is voiced by Uchida Yuma, which is amazing. Uchida Yuma, for those who don't know, is actually, wait, I feel like the roles that I know him from are not as popular. I'm pretty sure he is Ash in Banana Fish. He's Sakura in Windbreaker. He is let's see, what other... Isn't he also... He's some Hoyoverse character, I'm pretty sure. He's Megumi in JJK. Doesn't he play another Hoyoverse character, or am I misremembering here? Ryo in Blue Lock. I feel like... Is he not? Is he not? Am I misremembering? Oh! He's Kave. Duh. Yeah. I completely forgot. Yeah. Kave. Japanese Kave. So... Automatic plus. Automatic plus. But, let's see. I do wonder who is do we know his English VA? Do we know his English VA? I don't know, actually. I don't know, actually. I don't even know where I heard that he was voiced by Uchida Yuma. I think one of my friends said it. So I'm gonna assume they've got it from somewhere. Anyway. Let's see here. Anax... Oh, God, what... Sir, please pronounce your name so that I know how to say it. Anaxagoras? One of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany. Founder of the Noose Forests? Huh. Don't make me repeat the following again. Rule number 1. Do not... Do not call me an Axa! Ah! Well... Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden. Remember that. So he's one of those. Oh no. Oh no. Spiral, welcome in. What's crack-a-lackin'? I'm back and ready to... I cannot read the word bust again without hearing Aventurine's voice in my head. But hell yeah. Hell yeah. We are going to get into the game in a minute. I just had to talk about this because, my poor funds. Okay, so he's got an attitude. He has got an attitude. Love it. Demised scholar. Anaxagoras, or something along those lines. The Grove of Epiphany, where knowledge flourishes and philosophers are born. Yet here stands Anaxagoras the blasphemer. The Chrysos heir, who challenges the core flame of reason, would you truly embrace infamy and defy prophecy, driving the thorns of doubt into the sacred tree of wisdom. In a world full of lies, I am the only truth. Wait, Wait, what's the line? Hold on. What's the line? What's the line? Oh, yeah. It's giving throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. Really giving, I am the honored one vibes here. So that's interesting. 30 minutes later. Surely not. I mean, it's been 20 minutes. Well, 15. Sort of. Surely not. Surely not. Affiliated City, Grove of Epiphany. Divine Authority, Circes. Bow of Rift. Also question mark. I am very curious to learn about him. I hope we get to meet him in the upcoming patch. Surely. I have no idea where like 3.1 is even gonna go. I'm very excited for the trailer, the trailer, the live stream, everything on Friday. Friday is gonna be a stacked day. We're gonna be live at 12, or like at noon for me. At noon European time for the 3.1 live stream, and then we're gonna be live again the same day later in the evening for a collab. So it's gonna be a busy day. My throat is probably going to be dead at the end of it all. But yeah, I am very excited for Anaxa. I'm sorry, Anaxagoras or whatever. And listen. I have pulled for Sunday in 2.7. I have pulled for E0 Robin and 2 Boot Hill Eidolons this patch. I am going to pull for Mighty in 3.1. And now this. And now this. Anything else you want to throw at me? Maybe, you know, if you want to fucking announce another pretty gay 5-star man at some point? You want to throw 5-star Sampo at me? What are you doing to me? I am not, despite everything, I am not pulling out any card. Have always been and will be free to play in this game. I'm gonna pull for Mighty. Gonna see what's left, if anything is left, if I can even get him. And we're gonna have to see if I can afford an Axa or if I'm gonna have to skip him. There's also gonna be Finon at some point. I feel like Finon is like the one that I can skip like. I feel like out of all those 3, Finon might have the highest chance of getting a rerun sooner than later, so I could potentially skip him, although it would hurt. But, oh boy. They're, yeah. I can only hope, I can only pray that 3.3, or at least 3.4 onwards is gonna take it easier on me, because, oh boy. But yeah, that, wanted to get that out of the way before we get into the game. Caster is, unfortunately, I am going to have to skip an Axa. If I can afford, maybe I'll do like single pulls, you know, see what happens. But that's about all I can do. Because my account is, there's not that much left. There's not that much left to farm. It's, yeah. So that's that. That is that. You motherfuckers. Anyway, that was it. That was all I had to say before getting into what we're actually going to be talking about. Just had to ramble a little bit and take a good look at this in particular. And now we can actually get back into the game. So that's fun. Wabam. And I'm gonna turn off the music. And we're gonna go... Wee! No, will you? Please, will you? Hi, Ivy. It's going. It's going. You came just in time. We are just getting ready to get into the game. We just finished looking at the HSR drip marketing for 3.0, which is not going to be kind on me, for me, to me. And now we are about to get back into some good old Ace Attorney. I don't think we're going to be finishing case 4 today, because from what I remember, there is quite a bit left that we're not going to be able to get through today. Like, at all, I have a feeling. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me, move that. Okay. We stopped at Windows Mood Matrix still? I thought we were finished, or maybe there's like another one that's... We stopped somewhere. Oh yeah, we directly asked Wendo about this Owen the Fourth. And let's see here. I always forget how to do your voice. I only know like it's sort of like dramatic, but you have like 3 different voices, so that's something. I've never met any personality named Owen. Patches was just blurting out nonsense in a panic. Oh yeah, Patches let something slip. We're always aware, so we definitely notice if a personality like that showed up. How dare you treat me like a criminal based on mere conjecture? I had so many readings for my sociological theory class. That sounds interesting. I wanted to cry. No! Loki sounds like an interesting class, though. Maybe. I don't know. Wow. How am I supposed to deal with the testimony of 3 personalities? Oh, right. British. Unless you can prove the existence of Owen here, it's all over. You'd best screw your courage to this... Wait. You'd best screw your courage to the sticking place and attack their testimony head-on. Are you someone who 100%s games? I would love to. I would love to. I always try, and then I usually I'm someone who like 80 to 90%s a game. Because like the last 5 to 10%, I always kind of just drop it. But I am someone who wants to see as much as possible of a game. I'll say it like that. I do want to see as much as I can of the games I play. And I try to get everything by myself, but usually then I'm too lazy to like look up, you know, the more hidden smaller details and stuff and tidbits. But I try. I try. All right, I will. Just stop piling the pressure on me. I have to draw out some info. Anything to drag Owen out into the open. Open Owen. Owen open. Okay, never met any personality named Owen. Met, huh? Is that how you experience each other? Like people meeting on the street? Well, it's more like all 3 of us are always here. And the personality that's most suited to the moment is the one that comes out. So when you're out, Wendo, what are the other 2 doing? Well, we never know when our turn will come, right? So we stand by and listen. So that means all 3 of you share the same memories. I never really thought about it, but I guess that's right. I see. Thank you. Please continue. Interesting. So they... Okay. So they are basically all present at the same time. They just, you know, swap places, I guess. I did some really good fanfics. Did read some really good fanfics though. One was a Clavier character study that had some pretty heavy stuff in it. Another was a really good Clapalo fic. Unfortunately has spoilers for Spirit of Justice. Chances are I've read it. Chances are I've read it. I've gone through the whole Clapalo tag already, at least once. Although I am a little picky when it comes to choosing my fanfics. But there's a high chance that I've seen or read it. Even if it has spoilers, because again, I've already gone through this game once, a while back. So I remember the basics, you know? But yeah. Was Proposal not in the panic? Patches, can I have a word with you, please? Why, hello, you rang? You said at first that you didn't know anybody named Owen, but then you exercised your right to remain silent. Were you afraid of committing perjury? Well, you see. I'll take over from here if you don't mind. Is it just me, or does the game sound hollow? Like the sound? Aww. Hold on. I do want to see as much as I can of the other games I play. Hold on. I get everything by myself, but usually then I'm too lazy to you know, the more hidden, smaller details and stuff and tidbits. But I try. One moment. I try. All three of you share the same memories. No, it seems normal. Seems normal. But I guess that's right. That I think that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But it should be fine. Listen, I hate to say it, but Patches is about as smart as a sack of rocks. If you grill him with a bunch of highfalutin words, he's gonna want to keep silent. I see. So, looking after loose-tongued Patches is your role, is it, Miss Kisagawa? Might be me, I'm a little sick, so my ears are being a little weird. Oh no, hope you get better soon. That might also play a part in it. Well, I don't know about that, but anyway, I do know that Patches was just flustered, and that's why he decided to remain silent. We're always aware, so we definitely noticed when a personality like that showed up. But what if, for some reason, you three were unconscious at the time of the incident? If the three of you weren't alert and aware, what would happen? What would happen? I'm not even sure what you mean. I mean, you three share the same memories, right? But what if Owen is different? What if he has memories separate from yours? Maybe Owen emerges when the three of you are unaware or unconscious. I mean, in that case, there'd be some gaps in their memory, right? Instead of speaking as if this fourth personality is a foregone conclusion, I suggest you prove his existence first. Well, we've already seen 3 personalities. A 4th wouldn't be a stretch. Oh, I don't think that's enough, Dina. Don't think that's enough, sadly. You dishonor the victim and this court by jumping to such conclusions without proof. Have you ever heard these old sayings, Prosecutor Sadnati? What happens twice will happen thrice. If you see 1, there are likely 30 in your home. I am basing my theory on such premises. Honey. Comparing us to cockroaches? Do we bug you that much, girlie? But how do you intend to prove it? How will you prove that all 3 personalities became unconscious, as you say? Unless you can do that, all of this talk is merely empty speculation. Don't be so timid. If you don't have it, then find it. Look for something that could render Wendo and the others unconscious. Simon's right. I can't back down now. This makes me think what happens when someone with a personality disorder gets convicted. Yeah, it is still the same person. It is still the same person committing the action. Or parts of the same person, I guess. But yeah. I mean, that person, they'd have to get that person help because at least one of those personalities is not doing too hot. But yeah. And Rionaru, welcome in. Simon's right. I can't back down now. For my client, Mr. Wet, I have to... Wait, Mr. Wet? Huh? Oh, are they in... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe... Like... What if they were just asleep? What if Owen comes out when they, like, sleep? Possibly? Say fresh, cut the fresh, the boil noodle free. Really? Do we need that? Do we need that whole cutscene? Mr. Wet falling unconscious. Wait a minute. I think I've got it. Miss Sykes, do you have proof to back up your theory? Yeah! Obviously! Yes, Your Honor, I do. The proof is right here in this crime photo. Oh, wait, did he just get drunk? It is? But in that case, please point out what supports your theory. Yeah, he just got drunk and passed out. Whoops, wrong one. Right? Yes. This is probably what made Wendo lose consciousness. Ah, yes, the sake. Is sake? Does sake have an accent? Like up top, is that how you? Huh. I mean, I guess that's how you pronounce that E, but huh. And isn't it just like Master Tornado to pick a fine brand like Camel? Sake? Oh, you mean rice wine? Oh, please, don't call it rice wine. That's so unsophisticated. And it's not even wine. Huh, silly girl. I must agree. You need to become more cultured, Athena. Ha! Tomato, tomato, it's made of rice and people get drunk from drinking it, right? It's called sake. End of story. Fine, sake it is then. And now we're back to Spanish. Ay caramba, indeed. Everybody's so touchy about these things. Not Athena calling people snowflakes. I recall Master Tornado would often have a drink or two before performing. He said made him more eloquent. Drinking too much of the stuff can make one lose consciousness though, of course. And there are 2 glasses. And look, there were 2 glasses on the table. I think this game's portrayal of DID is actually pretty good. Obviously, I can't say anything for certain since I don't have it, but from what I've seen, I think it's pretty decently portrayed. I've heard that Wendo is actually a pretty decent representation of DID. And you know, I would hope it. I would hope it is because that would be awesome. You know, I feel like we don't get enough. I feel like we need more. DID is like such an interesting disorder. You know. Like, it is so fascinating. I don't know anyone who has it. I've only, you know, read about it and like studied some about it. I know the gist of it and stuff. But it's really fascinating. What about rice vodka? Would that be accurate? In German it's also called, or like in German you can also call it rice wine. But yeah. Wendo, I believe your master offered you some rice... I mean, sake. And then you must have drank too much and passed out. That's when your fourth personality, Owen, emerged. I drank sake. Oh, that's a good one. We have a real sweet tooth, you see, so yes, we did accept a sugary red bean bun. But since we really dislike sake, we said no thank you to that. Believe it or not, we're real weak when it comes to booze. Even the tiny drop can knock us right out. So maybe you just put something in there? So you see, I had a sweet manji bun, but I didn't drink any sake. What? But that can't be right. The defense demands that the glasses be examined right away. You amateur. Did you really think I had not already done so? Did you really think I had not already done so? Your foolishness is beyond the pale. Don't tell me. There was no trace of the witness having touched either of the glasses naturally. Were there traces of maybe the bun being... like something being on the bun? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Oh dear. Right, of course. Miss Sykes, would you like the witness's statement added to the testimony? Yes, please, Your Honor. Very well. Didn't drink any sake. What the fork was that bun made out of? So, if you had even a tiny sip of sake, you'd conk right out, huh? That's why you didn't touch the glass that Master Tornado offered, correct? Yes, that's right. Then maybe you ate something that had sake in it as an ingredient. I don't recall doing anything like that. He doesn't recall doing it. Well, well, well. But that doesn't necessarily mean he did it. He just might not have known that he did. I'd better take another good look at the evidence. So he didn't drink any sake, huh? Oh boy, now we're in trouble. That kind of answer is exactly why Sad Monk keeps insulting you. Now, use your head. There are countless ways Window could have gotten sake into his mouth besides drinking. Well, if you phrase it like that, there are ways. I don't know about the countless part, but he could have been, you know, like, if you count every person that he could have kissed as like countless options. Yeah. But nothing. Give it some thought and you'll figure something out. Okay, yeah. Wouldn't be the first time that someone gets drunk off of alcohol in the food. True. Did that happen in Ace Attorney before? No. But definitely, wait. Oh god. Oh god. When has that happened before? I know it has, like, multiple times. There's like a specific instance that is in my brain somewhere, but I'm not remembering. I don't know. I'm remembering something. I'm pretty sure it's not Ace Attorney, but nah. Hey, am I wrong? The sake could have gotten into his mouth through a kiss, maybe. Okay. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Didn't have a bun, but I didn't drink any sake. Maybe the fact he just ate half of it. Oh, oh! The camel! The camel! Camel! Okay, that was not the one. But if well, wild guess incoming. But if if the buns were also like from camel, then they might have had alcohol in them. Okay, maybe it's something else. Interesting that's written on the camel paper. Includes additional info. Feeding our dog. I doubt he ate the dog food. We don't have the bun as evidence. Like, this is the closest thing we have, I think? Let me check that again. Suffocation, nothing found. Okay, wait. Let's save. Let us save. Yeah, maybe. Wait, did I? Let me press this again. I think I already did. Yeah. There was this one time where someone got drunk off of eating so many toffees that they had a small amount of alcohol. Damn. Not in real life, but in media. One of my friends is slowly accepting she kins a cookie she kin. Oh no. She hasn't played Danganronpa, but I've told her about it. One of her friends had a song they associated with her on their Kokiji playlist. Oh no. Yeah, we already got through that. So the witness must have had something that contained... It would be the... Huh? Not that, not that. Like, it has to be, it has to be this one, right? Wait, did I press this one already? Oh, we didn't even press this one. Maybe we just have to press everything. Since nobody involved with this case is named Owen, we have to explore the possibility that he's a hidden fourth personality of yours. After all, the cards read Owen fourth. But how can we be so sure that's what the cards really mean? What else could they possibly mean? Well, for example, Owen the fourth hitter. What in the world is that? He's a baseball player. A really great one, too. Owen Gonzalez, 36 years old. He's a clean-up fourth place hitter, of course. If such a famous baseball player was there hanging out in the theater, he would have drawn a lot of attention to himself, don't you think? Well then, how about this? Maybe it means Owen... Oh, O-N for... TH, like... ION 4000. And who is this mysterious N person? What? What? N isn't a person. It was Chisho's favorite hobby shop, N Joy. He was a huge model train collector. I see. Maybe he owed the hobby shop some money. So he left a note to remind himself. In Karata cards on the table, Shisho worked in mysterious ways. Are you even taking this seriously? I am being completely serious. The point is, Owen fourth could mean just about anything. I suppose you're right. Different angle. Okay. I even had her take a which Danganronpa V3 character are you and she got Kokichi quiz. I took it and I got Maki, but personally I think I kin Shuichi more. Who would I don't know who I'm not that really similar to any of them, I think. Like, maybe Shuichi. Maybe kind of Kaito. I don't know. Yeah, let's, okay, so it has to be this statement. The badge? No. Backstage diagram? No. Crime scene report. There's the buns. Or, you know, there's the buns. I like to joke that I probably get drunk off beer cheese soup. Honestly, same. Because I've never had a drop of alcohol in my life. So I am probably a heavy, or an extreme lightweight. Never played Danganronpa, so I have no idea who this Kokichi is. He is one of the characters that people either love or hate, usually. He's kind of like a, not an antagonist, but he is kind of like a... Every Danganronpa game has like this one character that's very, very controversial for one reason or another. The first game had Byakuya, game number 2 has Nagito, 3 has Kokichi. Why is the fridge open? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, actually. How do you know it's not the badge if you haven't tried it? Listen, if we got special dialogue for showing our badge, I would do it every single time. But we don't, unfortunately, I think so. Sad. I didn't drink any sake. As long as... Wet soba deed. Invitation. Ticket is shown letter from the victim. Letter containing simple greeting and a rundown of the trust program. Gay was from time sober routine. Cover dot cards. And do not disturb. Like, it can only be these two, right? It can only be the crime scene photo, or... I mean, why would it be? I mean, I guess I'm gonna... Huh? Oh! Oh, is it saying that... Oh... That the 3 of them passed out and then... Like, someone, either Tornado or maybe even Owen wrote this. Oh... Maybe? And there's the camel, but the they could have just shown the buns. That would have made more sense. This shows what most likely made Wendo lose consciousness. That note. Are you feeling lightheaded, child, or perhaps a bit peckish? I'm not hungry and my head feels just fine, thank you very much. Look at the paper. Look at this paper. This note was written on. Isn't there something familiar about? Okay, listen, that's a... The buns would have made so much more sense. What exactly is your point, defense? Or at least, let us present both. This faint design here reminds me of the paper from... Yeah, you know, the one right in the crime scene photo? The one that shows the buns with the camel logo on it? Or with the camel on it? In the package that is wrapped up in camel patterned paper? It's a butt! A camel butt! Indeed! Nova, welcome in! It's stupid, but well, I mean, this is like, they're stupid, and then there's, like, this sort of stupid. Like, this just doesn't make any sense. Like, even in Ace Attorney, you know? Even in Ace Attorney's, even in Ace Attorney standards. They should have let you show the crime scene photo and then point to the buns. Exactly, exactly. Remember that they wrote a Rakugo case for the West? I mean, to be fair, to be fair, like, how could they have changed, like, Ace Attorney is a Japanese game. Ace Attorney is originally taking place in Japan. Like Japanifornia is mainly localization being funny. So even in the original, this would not really make sense. Yeah, like it would have made more sense if you could present the crime photo and then point out the buns, which are like very obvious in the corner there. Well, although they're behind me, but let's go get some burgers and see some rakugo. It's a piece of the wrapping paper on the box of manju buns by the victim on the floor. You know, the thing that I could have shown you on the photo. My question is then, why censor Japan's existence? I think it's because like Ace Attorney released in the West in like 2001 or something, and I think it's mainly because they were like, you know, like a game that's like completely in a Japanese setting back then might not have gone over as well, so they wanted to or 2005. Or 2005, whatever. Early 2000s. So they localized it to be in America in hopes that, like, you know, it would go over better. Something along those lines. But then later on, they realized that this game actually does have quite a few Japanese aspects to it other than just the language. You know, like there's traditional Japanese places and traditions and stories and all that kind of stuff, so localization was more thorough back then. Look at early Pokemon, they changed a Nigiri to a jelly donut. Yeah, like they did it, like they used to do that in other media too. Like Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon is like a big example of that. A satire of Japan's judiciary system doesn't make sense outside of Japan. Yeah. It is odd. It is odd. Like by now, people have gotten used to it. You know, like by now, Japanifornia is just the joke. You know, that this whole world is just like a mix of America and Japan. Dragon Ball 2, interesting. Wendo, you may not have drunk any sake, but you did eat a sweet red bean bun, right? Ugh. Well, yes, that's right. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, Wendo, but I believe the manju you ate caused you to fall unconscious. The bean bun, but how? Because those buns contained a secret ingredient. A very punchy secret ingredient at that. A punchy secret ingredient? Yes. The design on the wrapping paper matches that of something else in this room. Or in the room. It does, Your Honor, please. It matches that of the bottle. The bottle. The camel powder, it's the same as for... Wait. As for camel... Oh... For camel brand sake. I don't know what happened there. So, just as Wendo said, he didn't drink any sake per se. But he did eat some. Impossible. Real punchy if it's hitting the brain. True. Wendo had a camel brand red bean bun. Red bean bun. Which boasts a nice shot of sake as one of its ingredients. So the defense is claiming that Wendo passed out after consuming a camel sweet bun, which allowed a fourth personality named Owen to emerge. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor. That's exactly what I'm claiming. But there is one thing that bothers me. Wouldn't the alcoholic content of the buns evaporate as they are steamed? In order to give them a stronger flavor, some manju are specially made to retain as much of their alcoholic content as possible. What kind of lightweight do you think I am? Honey, you just told me. You just told us. Even I wouldn't pass out from eating a simple manju. Then how about we test that theory? What do you say, Your Honor? Get... Wow. Seeing is believing, as they say. Very well, I will allow a test. Now eat this alcoholic bun! Thanks, Your Honor! Simon, go buy us some camel manju on the double! Don't forget to get me one too, okay? Why must I? Ha! But while you're at it, Prosecutor Blackwell, you will get one for me as well. I'm not the courthouse stable boy, you know. Ah, there he is! The boy! Ah! There he is! He's back! Birdie! If the filling itself had the alcohol, I think it might just be likely me. Burb is back! But just this once I shall acquiesce. Taka, I'm counting on you. And all of you had better pay me back. Oh, but I thought it would be your treat, Prosecutor Blackwell. What a shame. Now then, let us adjourn until the manju arrives by carrier Hawk. Court will reconvene as soon as Taka returns. I do love how by now, like, everyone's just like, so like, oh, well, we could have probably finished that last stream. Well, maybe not. I do love how by now, like the judge is just so on board with everything. Like even Taka, he's just like, you know what? That's a thing now. That's a bird. He's here, and you know, whatever. Yes, we shall indeed save. Hold on one moment. Yeah, like the judge, honestly, for as dumb as he can be, I don't think I would want any other judge. Well, kind of, but like he could be a little more assertive at times. But like, I feel like most other judges would not be on board with all of this. Like a normal judge would not listen to someone explain the concept of spirit channeling and be like, you know what? Yeah, I believe that. Let me do some research. You know? Like, as stupid as dense as he is, he's a sweet old man. After Wright's nonsense of I would like for the bird to testify, you might as well have a bird on the courthouse. Yeah, honestly. Like, the moment Phoenix Wright stepped into this courtroom, I feel like he just resigned himself to everything, basically. As soon as someone from Phoenix's agency takes on a case, he just mentally prepares. He's like, this is not going to be normal. Something wacky is going to happen here, and just go along with it. Yes. We are going to continue right away. May 13th. District Court. Porch room number 4. And there he is. And we're gonna take a break here. You know, we are going to take a break here. My voice is not doing too hot today, apparently. So we're gonna take breaks where it fits, where it suits. So yeah, 10 to 15 minutes, and after that we shall be right back. let me see here. There we go. So until then. And we are back. Oh, I went and had a snack. Yeah. I was downstairs. I talked with my granddad a little bit, and I've mentioned this before, but my granddad is like, it's weird. My granddad is weird because he is like simultaneously the most progressive and also most traditional slash not quite conservative, but like, yeah, the most traditional person that I know. Like, he is so weirdly on both sides and also kind of neither. Like, you talk to him about politics and he's like, our government, they sit on their asses all day and they talk a big game and nothing gets done and they earn millions and millions of money, and what do us working class get? Nothing. And you're like, yeah, you know what, that's right, our government is really not doing, and that's why they should all be put down. Just put a bullet in their head. And you're like, whoa, maybe not like that, you know, just, you had me on the first part, just slow down there. It's interesting. It's interesting. Also frustrating, but it is interesting. Like, on the one hand, he makes good points about, you know, the government and the problem with the government and rich people and, you know, people in the lower and middle class suffering to the bed, like, you know, like because the top 3% are up there just cashing everything in. And then he's like, if it went my way, they'd all be dead. It's it is low-key funny. Like, when you're not talking to him about it. I mean, he might be onto something. Listen, as I always say, I never wish harm upon anyone. I only wish good things upon the people who are suffering. Whatever that good may come in, you know? That is my take. I don't wish for bad things, I wish for good things to happen to the people who are having a hard time. In whatever way that, you know, whatever form that comes in. Once you have seen like 3 generations worth of politicians be trash, I can't blame him for thinking that. I mean, yeah. Like, our government right now, too, the German government, is a total mess. It is a mess. And like, listen, I'm not a political streamer, you know, but I will say my opinion whenever I feel like it. But yeah, our government is a complete mess right now. Like, no one has any real idea what's going on. People are so split. Half of us don't, or like I think a good third of the population don't even know what they want to vote for, because everyone like sort of makes points that sound good but also not. People are leaning more like to the extreme right than they should be, quite frankly. It's a bad time all around. Just a bad time, you know? Just a bad time. And right now, all we can hope is that we don't become America. Like, that's sad that that's like the standard right now. But whoo boy. Same thing here in Spain. Yeah, Europe in general is some of us are doing decently, or at least in the way that you don't hear anything, you know? But others, oh man. As an American, I hope you don't become America too. I feel so bad for you guys. The ones that voted for literally anything, well, the ones that didn't vote for Trump, but that did vote, I feel so sorry for you guys. Genuinely, because you're just caught up in this. You're just caught up in this. Like, oh dear God. it's I heard, Jesus, one of our politicians, like our chancellor, current, like, I think he's officially still the chancellor, but you know, there's like new like elections soon, yada yada yada. Belongs to a left party, you know, or a left-ish party, says that Trump seems, what did he say? He had a few talk, like he talked with Trump on occasion, and Trump seemed like a sensible and responsible guy. And I'm like, if you are trying to make any point for your party, that is the last thing that you should say. If you are trying to win any points, that is the last thing you should be saying. Even if you actually think so, in which case I am worried for your judgment or for your performance, either one, because either you're you know, either there's some stuff we don't know about you, or you're just way too gullible, I suppose. Whoo. Like, that is the one thing you don't want to hear a politician say, or a candidate say, that they think Trump is a sensible and a pleasant guy. Like, oh. Yeah, thinking any American leader makes a good point from a leftish party is rough. Yeah. Yeah. Yikes. Big yikes. The world is it's going to shit. It is going to shit. But I mean, that is all the more why, you know, as awful as it all is, even if you can't do anything else, or even if you feel like you can't do anything, at least just try to make it through the day, you know? If you don't know what to do, if you don't know where to go, just try. Just try your best. Literally, just do your best. What I always say is that, like, even if you have nothing else to live for, live out of spite. Live to spite those specific people. You know? World's about to be like an Ace Attorney case. I don't know what that means, but it's about to be, honestly. Listen, if it's anything like an Ace Attorney case, then at least there should be a happy-ish ending at the end, right? Right? Oh dear God. Water. Where's my water? Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna spam the objection option at that point. Listen, I am only willing to let our world become an Ace Attorney case if the prosecutor on the other end is like Edgeworth or Clavier. Those are the only options that I accept. Because at least with them, there's still hope. And I guess on the other side, put Phoenix, because at least, even though he fumbled his way through his entire life, at least he somehow he gets out of it. Okay. Man. Let's continue. Oh, throat. Now that the sweet buns have arrived, this court is back in session. Go on, Wendo, eat up. We're just forcing a guy to eat an alcoholic food. Bro, I would be out of there. Nice flavor. You can really taste the sake. Oh, that was just a swallow. That was delicious. Yes, a unique sweetness and the faint aroma of sake. Oh, he got one too? Yet I hardly think that anyone could pass out from eating something like this. 3, 2. What's the matter, Wendo? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you? Or are you scared of how many calories it has? Don't be ridiculous. A sweet little snack like this can possibly... I mean, it could never... Less bleating, more eating, witness. If your throat ain't alright, you can just not do voices. It's alright. Oh, but I want to. But I want to be fair. Like I think the hardest voice is like maybe like the judge and Kisegawa maybe. Like the more like these kinds of voices are they're fine. They're less straining. Or you know, Nayuta and Simon are just softer, so those are usually fine. I don't know. I think it's just that like I have to clear my throat a lot. It's not like scratchy or hurting. I just have to clear it a lot because of mucus. Meh. Fine, whatever. Chomp chomp gulp. Oh, I'm gonna have to think of the fourth voice. See, I told you, it don't affect me in the slightest. They might be a lightweight, but come on! Nobody's that light! Seriously, nobody gets drunk off of... and there she goes. There he goes, there they go. I forgot how this one's gonna look. Or what this one's even be. I think this one was a little snappier. Maybe? I don't know, I forgot. Oh no, it was you! Oh right! Looks like it worked. Oh my. Witness, please tell the court your name and occupation. Alright, it's a baby! Yeah, they're so pathetic! They're a baby! My name is Owen. Oh, right! Right! Literal baby! Right! I don't know why I remembered Owen being like a more like sassy or have like an attitude. But no, that's right. How does this even happen? I mean, regression, like regression is a common or a decently common what's it called? A self-defense mechanism or a coping mechanism, I guess. You're 5 years old? Oh, look at him! Oh, he's so cute! Oh, I love them! Maybe all good. Yeah, it's also another very interesting thing. There's lots of like different coping mechanisms. One of them is age regression, which I mean pretty much like what it sounds like. I think it happens a lot with actually I don't want to talk too much because I don't fully remember what I read, and even then like I've only read about it in like my studies. I think it happens like a lot with childhood trauma especially, which I guess makes sense. But it's very interesting. Am I in trouble? Please don't yell at me. So, he's Wendo's fourth personality? I'd hardly think that a child like him could have a motive to murder the victim. And even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder? That's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak. Oh... It seems the defense was hoping this hidden personality would be the real killer. But now that he is standing here before us, it is clear that none of Wendo's personalities can be the killer. Yay! Where can I even go from here? Chicho! Oh, baby! Owen, do you know something about what happened to your master? Come on, buddy. Won't you tell Auntie Athena what happened? What is... I'm not scary. Look, Look at Auntie's big smile. Tell me about your master, please. Pretty please, with sugar on top. Okay. Shisha was super nice. He always played with me. Just like a real grandpa. Oh, my heart! Athena, do you sense anything behind his words? I sense a sadness. Sadness so pure it's heartrending, but no discord. Prosecutor Sadmati's right. Owen isn't the killer. But then, don't you find it odd? Find what odd? Maybe the fact that they like try to hide him so much. Let's review what we've learned so far. Wendo rearranged the corridor cards to pin the blame on Bucky. Yeah, like why pin it on Owen, who is like clearly the weakest and most and the purest? Maybe the point of the message wasn't to implicate him, but to like point at him because Owen may know something. So help me God if it's a fifth personality. Well, that's because the original message implicated Owen, but Owen is only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Tornado. Exactly. The other three personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen isn't the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards probably wouldn't have been Master Tornado. So then who did it? Defense? Did the appearance of Owen help you figure anything out? Yes? I now know who it was that first laid out the Karuta cards. But I thought it was the victim, right? No, Your Honor. I don't believe it was. The one who first arranged the Karuta cards on the table is none other than... What noodle number? Hold on. Wait. Okay, we're going bottom up. If it's not the fourth personality Owen, then it must be... If it's not the fourth personality Owen, then it must be a fifth personality. And why would a fifth personality try to pin the blame on the fourth? They both inhabit the same body, after all. Well, oh, psychology expert. What? I do have a name, I'll have you all know. Oh, 1 second. There's someone at the door, I think, or maybe it's just my granddad checking the mail. I don't know. Wet noodle number 3. I recently started Investigations 1 and I don't really understand why people hate it so much. I think people mostly hate, or they, I don't know what, I mean, the first game I think is okay. Like it's alright. I think the main parts that people hate are from the last case and case 3, I think. I think those ones are the roughest for most people. Could it have been Wet Noodle number 3, the previous owner of Wet Soba? You do realize that the old man has already kicked the bucket? This trend of giving wrong answers, I suggest you bucket. First of all, don't call me out. Second of all, what if I don't? Was that an attempt at wordplay there, Simon? Your boldness, do your duty, swiftly, now. Yes, sir. Look at him getting embarrassed. never... Okay. He's going to really let me have it later, I just know it. Okay. The true killer, obviously. Slam. I believe the person who laid the cards out is the very person who killed Haifu Tornado. Double slam. How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false. That's a noun? Polkunan? Actually, I think they said that before. I don't know what a polkunan is, but I know I am definitely not one. And before you start with the sermons, why don't you hear me out? Yes, let's hear the defense's reasoning. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. Thank you, Your Honor. But if you're bluffing, I won't go easy on you. I understand, Your Honor. Now then, please recall the original crime scene. Who did the Karada cards name when the scene was discovered? Let's see, I believe they implicated the defendant, Bucky Witch. That's right, but we then found out that the message originally read Owen 4. Which implicated the young boy, Owen. Exactly. And the person who rearranged the cards was undoubtedly Wendo. Wendo may have kept silent, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. His tampering with the crime scene using the TV all but proves it. Na 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 na. I haven't started the last case yet, but besides some of the new characters, I liked case 3, mostly because of Lang and Kay. Lang and Kay are amazing. I like case 3 because it gave us the incredible Edgeworth fun fact that the man thinks people just know when they're in a relationship. That people just naturally know when they're dating without having to, like, talk about it or communicate. Which, you know, explains a lot. All I know about case 3 is Alba. Or wait, is it case 3 I'm thinking? No, that's case 4. I think Alba is case 4. Case 1 is Edgeworth's office. Case 2 is the plane. Case 3 is, I think, the shenanigans. Or wait, is it? Wait, that's case 5? Wait. I forgot. I need to actually properly go through Ace Attorney 1 at some point. I forgot. The reason Wendo rearranged the Karada cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen 4th message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime. Right on, Prosecutor Blackwell. It would seem that Owen and the other 3 personalities don't share the same memories. Wendo feared that Owen had killed Master Tornado, so he tried to hide Owen from us. Look at the little creature! Case 4 is the court... The courtroom? Oh, yeah! Yeah, that was game 1. I forgot that's game 1. Yeah, I'm mixing up the games. Yeah, that's right. Case 4 is where we meet, that's the case with the Yadagarasu case, isn't it? Right? Is that the one? Pretty sure that's the one. But it turns out Owen is but a 5-year-old child, incapable of hurting a fly. Let alone his beloved master. Master. So naturally, the culprit must be somebody else. And this somebody else, the true killer, tried to pin the crime on Owen. Yeah, case 3 and 5, I think, are the ones that people are not the biggest fans of, if I recall correctly. At least 5. I see, that does make sense. Music ain't stopping for you, buddy. This is not but conjecture, composed of half-truths and fantasy. Who then do you maintain murdered the victim? I believe Owen might know something about that. Yeah, that is great. I refuse to allow such impromptu testimony, and from a 5-year-old no less. Such a young child is incapable of producing anything coherent. Oh, but a 9-year-old child is capable of murder? Really now, buddy? Really now? 5 is too young, but 9 is capable of killing a man? But your desperation is disgraceful. You should realize... Owen? I saw it. I saw Shisho getting... Owen, you do know something, don't you? Athena, slow down there. Yeah. Oh my, is this true? If so, we must have Owen testify immediately. Don't you agree, Prosecutor Sanmari? Ha! Suck it! It's alright, Owen. Go ahead and tell us what you know. When I was playing Case 3, I had to look up a walkthrough for one part, and like the first 10 comments on the walkthrough were talking about how much they hate this case. Oh no. Shisha was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisha's face, getting it all red. What? I couldn't move at all. I was so scared, I passed out. Wait, red. Maybe from the like the bun. Maybe was he cutting the bun? This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us anything else about what you saw? I was so scared. So scared. Athena, honey? His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him. Is he alright? His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I recommend a therapy session right away. Yeah, like Athena... Athena needs to work on her poker face. I see. Yes, please do whatever you can to help the poor boy. Will do, Your Honor. I'd better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions pronto. Okay, next mood matrix. Oh dear. She was standing with a knife in his hand. That knife in particular, okay. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red. Okay, like that. I somehow thought that it was like on the knife, but it's not. God, Owen is so cute! I love him! Couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out. Poor kid, he's absolutely terrified of something. Whatever it is, it might be the root cause of his out-of-control emotions. I better take another careful look at the images. Okay. I mean... yeah, obviously. Yeah, blood was dripping down onto Shisha's face. Blood? I don't remember seeing any blood in the crime scene photos. Besides, if the victim was standing upright, how could blood drip down onto his face? That's a good point, actually. As I expected, all we managed to obtain from this child was a tale he dreamt up. Shush your mouth! Let her cook! I guess it's a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face as if he was standing up. Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something. What do you think, Simon? I don't know. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now. So who knows how accurate his testimony is? Maybe it's time for that thing instead. What thing? That thing that you and your cohorts do? What do you call it? Rotate your thinking about? Close enough! You mean turn your thinking around? Yes, whatever. It's the same thing either way. No, it isn't! Who's ever heard of rotating your thinking? I mean, rotate it... Hey, wait a minute. What? You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate just might work perfectly after all. Come again. All I have to do is rotate things by 90 degrees. When he saw his master, Owen must have been lying on the... doing it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Anything funny here? Pretty sure I already said this, but I hate Nayuta for not wanting to know the truth, unlike other prosecutors. Good old indoctrination. Good old religious indoctrination. Is this VTuber? This is VTuber indeed. Hello, Absolute Zero. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Von Karma is the best, of course. Depends on which one you were talking. I can one of the two I can understand. The other, So he was lying on the floor, obviously. By which I mean he was pressed flat against the wall. Anything funny here? Or maybe not? I mean, it's not a big deal, right? Can you give me a promise? That strongly depends on what your favor is, and I suggest you be careful. Speak your favor, and depending on what it is. Depending on what it is. And also, like, just subscribe if you want to, or not. Don't make this an exchange. Don't make this an exchange or anything. Both are the best. The foolish fool who does foolish... The foolish fool who does foolishly foolish things, and the head slammer. Okay, the head slam... See, Von Karma, I don't like him, but I respect his character. I respect his character. What do you think, you big drip? Alright. This time I promise to rotate my thinking by my thought. Words hard. He was doing a handstand, Your Honor. Obviously. Which means the victim must have been doing a handstand too. Or not, it's not, isn't it? Nice. Without the head slammer, we wouldn't have gotten Miles or even Phoenix. True, sort of. Is that yes or no on the favor? That depends on what the favor is. You think I'm just gonna agree to anything? That strongly depends, buddy. And I'm already hesitant. I am giving you a chance here. I am being generous. Just asked it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna respond based on... Based on what the favor is. You didn't say what your favor was. And honestly, I'm already entertaining this for longer than I have to. He was lying on the floor. Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder. Absolute zero. I have no idea what you're talking. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about. Yeah, like, you haven't asked anything, so Oh, it did not appear? I'm done, never mind. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you could have just sent it again. But, you know what? If it didn't appear, there might be a reason. There might be a reason. Chances are, you might have sent a link, or the message was too long, or you said something that is not permitted here. In which case, yikes. That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees. Which means that all of the visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees. And... this means Master Tornado was also lying on the floor, which solves another mystery. Also, you know what? You know what? There we go. There we go. I entertained it, but don't come in here first message and go, hey, can you do me a favor? Don't try to do transactions in my chat. I went along just because I was curious, but no thank you. The mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It becomes much easier to imagine how that could happen if he was lying down. Like someone bleeding onto Master Tornado from somewhere up above him. I remember now. Somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho. Aww. So trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally. The blood that stained the victim's face red came from the person sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so he likely nicked his attacker as he was fighting back. This means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps. Assuming the victim and his attacker were face to face, then yes. I see. So that is what happened. But if I recall correctly, the accused has a fresh bandage on his forehead. Has he Well, you know who else could have that? You know who else could have that? You know who else could, Charlie. Yes, the clown lady is from this chap. Yep, she is from this case. Yep, that is gay dude, Tornado, I think. Also, that injury of Mr. Wicks is conclusive evidence that he committed this murder. Hold on there, buckaroo. I love how always just one lump. It seems you have dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of. Even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out-of-control emotions, all I did was raise further suspicion against my own client. What do I do now? What's the matter? You aren't thinking of throwing in the towel, are you? But it looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead. Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on. I should sing that every time he says it. Well, Miss Sykes, I understand that you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason. Well, that lawyer did her best, but all signs point to the defendant's guilt. Maybe it's time she gave up. She tried everything she could. I really don't want to back down, but my mom just sent me a gif of pizza time from Spider-Man, and I can physically hear that shit. I was gonna say something, but apologies. I'll let you speak, sir. Athena. Are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence? I wouldn't say that. It's just... Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning? Hold on, let him speak. Let him cook. We did say that. We did say that. Were those just empty words? Of course not. It's just that all the cards are stacked against us. Are you still stuck on that line of thinking? Oh, there it is! There it is! Motive, opportunity, and an injury to his forehead. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Ho! Also, listen. This is awesome, but also, the angle should be way different here. Simon is like a whole head taller than Athena. At least get the angle right. Tell me again, who are you to Bucky? I'm his Miss Chickadee lawyer. You didn't have to mention that part. Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end. I will. He might have picked her up. I mean, true, possibly. Now I'm imagining Athena just dangling up in the air as Simon's holding her by the collar. Oh, I need to see that. Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer and he's depending on me. I would love to be in Athena's shoes. I mean, what? I mean... you know. Defense team, please. No fighting in my courtroom. The defense is ready to... I thought it said consume. The defense is ready to consume these delicious manju buns, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell was just giving me a pep talk, that's all. Thank you, Prosecutor. Huh. I didn't do it for your sake. I did it for the future of Wet Soba. And for her sake. Like, don't kid yourself here. Yeah, I got it. The defense would like to now continue with Owen's therapy session. Owen, would you be alright with that? Okay. So somebody was sitting on top of Shisho, bleeding from their head. And smushing something into Shisho's face. That's funny. What is it? I still hear discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and his emotions. And there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself, either. So that's it, huh? Did you figure something out? Your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena. But there is actually something he's being very vague about in his testimony. Whomst? If you can clarify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there. Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try. I'll just update the mood matrix with the new information, and then we'll... Whoops. So I just need to present some evidence on what Owen is being vague about, huh? Ba-da-bum. Okay, and we are going to take another quick break. Because I need to go to the bathroom. And we shall be back in about 10 minutes, so until then. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. Oh dear goodness. Ooh. Ah. Okay, and we're good. My mouth is... I've discovered that I may have a teeny tiny banana allergy because apparently eating a banana is not supposed to make your mouth feel like raw or sore or whatever you call it, or not itchy, but you know what I mean. It's only a little, so I'm still eating them. It's just like noticeable, but apparently that's not supposed to be a thing. But you know what? Nah. Yeah. But oh well. Like it's just like it's noticeable, but it's not a bother really. So I'm still eating my bananas. I don't eat that many bananas anyway, honestly. Like I like bananas, but one whole banana is like too much for me sometimes. It's the same like most fruits. I like apples, I like grapes, I like bananas, but I don't eat them a lot because a full apple is like too much for me. A full banana, sometimes too much for me. Grapes, I can eat like a couple of them in passing, you know? The only fruit, I mean, is it, every time I think about this, like, is it a fruit? I don't think it's actually a fruit, but like, you know, commonly considered a fruit, that I have like no issues with are strawberries. Like, I can eat those all day. If you give me like 2 packs, if you put like a kilo or like, you know, like 2 pounds of strawberries in front of me, they will be gone by the end of the day. Possibly even within the hour. I love strawberries, and I am looking forward to strawberry season in a couple months. But yeah, oh well. I also got chocolate. Let's see. We can probably keep going for a little bit longer. It's fine. It's only been like 2.5 hours. All of a sudden the hair color checks out. Honestly, it's funny because I don't know when it started. At some point I just developed this like I mean not weird, but this sudden preference for red hair. But not just red, like more of like a pinkish red, you know, like this current color, or like similar shades to it. I don't really know when it happened. At some point, like a significant part of my favorite characters just so happened to have pink or reddish hair. Like, I don't know how, or like red clothes or a red color scheme. Like, it might have started with Tomoe from Bandori, and then it just kept going. And now I see a character that has like a red color scheme, or red hair, or red eyes, or anything, or like pinkish, and I'm like, I think I know where this is going. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Even though my favorite color has always been blue. My favorite color has always been blue, like a dark blue. But I don't know, apparently like red, or like red, pink, magenta, I guess, or crimson is just kind of growing on me now. Well, oh dear god. Also, why my model is gonna have a lot of like it's mainly gonna be like black and white and like red, pinkish. So yeah. She shot blood on his face and a knife in his hand on the floor, and somebody was smooshing something into his face. I don't know at all, I was so scared I passed out. Fuhua in her white red is so nice, same goes for Topaz. Literally, the main reason I pulled for Topaz is because of her like design, of her like red. Because she was red. Literally. She was red, and so I was like, pretty, I want it. And I mean, I like Topaz. I like Topaz a lot. I love her. Love her. Topaz is one of those characters where like her design came first. And like does a like her design. I feel like if she looked different, I genuinely might not like her as much. I think her design plays a big part in why I love her. Or not a big, but like a you know, a non-trivial part. Okay, what do we do? Okay, we need to present something. I'm assuming it's here. Let's see. The only two things I can think of is something in the crime scene photo and the autopsy report. So we're gonna go with that. Let's try this first just because it mentions suffocation. Suffocation. Okay. No, never mind. Never mind, that's not it. He's mad at me. Please don't make the witness cry. Oh, of course, shut up. Okay, in that case. What else did I say? Wait. It could have been a bun. Oh wait, he was on the floor. Oh, wait, contradiction. Contradiction. Contradictions. Let's put a name on the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in this crime scene photo. The bowl? Or the buns? Could have been the buns. Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort. Just here to wish a nice, stream. Hey, Sven! Hero Quest evening with friends for me. See you at the 3.1 live stream. Hell yeah! Have fun! Have fun! Oh, that was also you sending the message, that message earlier. I didn't even see. But hope you have fun! And thank you for stopping by. And the police did not spy anything of the sort during their investigation either. Pray tell, where is this murder weapon you see? You don't see it because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. This is what the killer pressed it to Master Tornado's face. The bun? The bun. The bun? The bun? Not the bun. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. I think... Or tries to at any rate. Is it just the bowl then? Is it just the bowl? No, okay. This is what the killer glass? Also weird. I mean, it could be the glass, I guess. But I don't think it would be. Yeah, there's only the box and the glass left. The glass did fall over, but that could have also just been... But that would be weird. You know what? Fuck it, I guess we're just gonna try? Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. But actually, maybe we can get a game over and then we can get our full lives back. Yeah, it looks different. The cards? The cards? Bam 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 bam. The pillow! I forgot the pillow was here! But it would be like... Wait a moment. Hold, pause. I mean, would it be like down here? I mean, we can try the pillow. Literally, the only other thing that I can think of is like something with the cards. No, it's not the pillow. I guess I'm pointing at the cards then. I guess we're pointing at the cards. It's not the cards. The bottle? Maybe the bottle? No, the bottle was full. What did the culprit press into his box? Paper box? Paper box? I feel like at this point I'm just pointing at everything. Or anything, or any everything. Box. No box. The voice of Eggman in the fandom Sonic Heroes. That one. That was the murder weapon. It was Eggman all along. Table? But why table? I'm gonna point at this. No. There's literally only the bottle and the table left. If it's a pillow, though, then it should have been like, I pointed at the pillow. Wait a moment. I'm gonna go through all the nonsense options. I'm gonna go through everything that doesn't make sense. Just give me a second. It's not the bottle. I just want to double check that it's not the bottle and it's not gonna be the table. Yep, I get it. You know what? We're actually gonna... No, actually we can't. Maybe... See, I was also thinking about the white stuff. That's not filling, that's flour. So... We're just gonna save here, that's quicker. Do I just... Oh, whoops. It's fine. Let's just rush through this, I guess. Let's just speed through this. Whoops. I forgot I didn't save right at the photo. But it might have been the flower. It might have been the flower. But how do I just point at the floor? Do I just point at the floor? No, I don't. Okay. I am feeling very dumb right now. I am feeling a little stupid. Okay, hold on. What is... Okay, you don't see it because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. It no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a weapon. It no longer looks like it did when it was used as a weapon. Can I switch photos? I cannot. No longer looks like it did when it was used as a weapon. When it was used as a weapon, it looked different. There's nothing here. We tried everything here. I tried the bowl. Maybe the... Wait. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bastard. The mystery person that Owen saw pressed soba into the victim's face. Somehow, I had assumed that the bowl, it would count the soba, the bowl as the soap. Fine. Fine. Also, why is my table wet here? Why is it wet under the mat? Huh. Okay. Thereby suffocating him. I grow weary of your tasteless jokes. Okay, but here's the thing. The soba looked the exact same. I'm pretty sure the soba looked the exact fucking same. Unless... But that would be weird if they killed him with just like the lump of dough. Like just like the chunk of dough, and then they made it into soba, which would be weird. How much soba wasn't there to kill them? Quite a lot, apparently. Well, enough to suffocate a man. Yeah, bro, if at any point they're like, oh yeah, the bowl of soba, this in the bowl. No, I think they mean just like they just yanked the noodles and just stuffed them into his face. Also, Draft Slayer, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. How could anyone commit murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face. I agree. Well, I disagree. There is a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim. You will explain your theory at once, Miss Sykes. The culprit must have smothered him with... the dough, yeah. Let me see if there's any funny dialogue here. But the dough would make sense, because then it's just like one big chunk. Anything funny here? I'm sorry, you did what? Actually, no, why am I surprised? Of course you did. Of course you did. They better begin a new trial because I will cause a murder. Nayuta, you're such a fucking nerd. Balled up. Wait, what? Oh. There's a type of spice called myoga ginger, which is said to help with memory loss. Perhaps the defense should try some. It pairs very well with soba. But why? Because you appear to be suffering from severe memory loss, child. As I said earlier. How old are you again? Actually, he might be like 26. I think Naya is like 26. 25. That's 7 years. Come on now. There's a partial. Hold on, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is Castrolab saying there's a partial outage? Why is Castrolab saying that something's being weird? Okay, apparently Twitch. Apparently Castrolab is having trouble connecting to Twitch, but you know what? I guess. I was kind of hoping you'd forget about the penalty. Okay. It was the dough. Dropslayer, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Oh, I realize. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Wait. Hold on. Pause. I didn't realize alerts are being like that. Hold on. I know it's the middle of the stream, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, and we're good. But thank you for following. There we go. The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough. So they just they killed him and then they cut. I mean, to be fair, that would distract from it. So I guess. Murder has been adjourned. Yes, soba dough could definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it? Yes, Nayuta? Are you alright, Prosecutor Sanmari? I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice, thanks to the foolish lawyer before me. Huh? What are you talking about? Allow me to summarize your statements. My genuine question is then, Athena, how the fuck did you come up with that? I mean... To be fair, she is working under Phoenix. Phoenix is... You know? I feel like that's just expected, you know? That's just a criteria of being part of the Right Anything agency, is that you have to be just a little insane. You gotta have just a couple screws loose. As the accused was killing the victim, he was slashed in the face by the victim's knife. The weapon he used to suffocate the victim with was the dough in the dressing room. He then disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the soba dough into noodles. Why, you smarmy? Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face into the bowl of soba noodles and broth to wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face from his own. And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair. Now, just wait a minute. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit. Who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles, defense? I mean... It's a very good point, Prosecutor Sanmari. I heard that cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. Considerable. But then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about it Okay. The defendant wouldn't have known about Wendo's Owen personality. Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards and they held no other meaning. Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest sometime before his murder. From Owen's testimony, it's clear that Master Tornado cared for the boy. Yeah, Nayuta, you literally learned how to do it in one night. It appears we've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all of these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt. Nuh-uh! Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? Doesn't matter how small of a detail, anything will do. Oh, you're scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie, I think I didn't mean to raise her voice. I have to be gentler with him. I can't forget he's only 5 years old. No need to be scared, okay, sweetie? Just tell us anything you can remember. Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisha was standing over me. What? Bleeding from their head. Oh, and you saw the killer's face? Oops. I did it again. Da ba da da da. Da ba da da da. So, who was it, Owen? Do you remember? I don't know who it was. Picking up some noise. That means there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony. Oh, shut up. I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice it to say we are analyzing the dreams of a child. You've wasted enough of our time, defense. Let it go, and move on. No, there's still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed. Therefore, I can't give in here. Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us? Okay. I am adopting Owen. That is my child now, and I guess by default the other three as well. But I don't care. Yeah, Nayuta's a guy. He is a guy. I like him a lot, but he is certainly a guy. Run update. Okay. Makes sense. Was on the floor and somebody was smushing into it. Yep, makes sense. Couldn't move at all. Then a little bit, and then passed out. When I woke up, the person who... Well, that's an easy one. Well, that's an easy one. Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling. One of relief? The person the witness saw was no stranger. Rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it is only natural that he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. But, I'm not sure about that. Defense, end this madness and sully your soul no more. Owen, who did you see? That nice smell. I love the smell of that perfume! Perfume! It's the smell of... You can do it. Try to remember, Owen. The smell of... Oh dear, and there he goes. Oh no! Son? Son? It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They certainly have their hands full today down there. Let's continue with the trial. Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion. Is he dead? Not yet, thankfully. But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit. But there are... Oh dear goodness. Oh man! But there are thousands of perfumes in the world. It could have been the scent of the hair product the accused uses. He does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible. Oh, okay. The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products. Why couldn't you have gone for a crew cut or something, Bucky? What's more, the only person who can put soba noodles in with such precision is the accused, and no other. I'm gonna go walk the dog. Tell me what I missed when I get back. Hell yeah! Have fun walking, popper. I cannot speak today. Pardon me. Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that? Although I don't know if we're gonna be, depending on how long you're gonna walk your dog, I don't know if we're gonna still be here by then, but we'll see. We'll see. And so, the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be the accused, Bucky Wet. Language was that? Huh? Oh, wait, I know what he's gonna be going for. I never use hair products or anything with a smell. If I were something like that, smell, get it to the soba. You know what? Maybe me not being able to speak comes in handy with this guy. Oh, check it. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, why thank you. New. That's so funny somehow. Mr. Wet, aren't you supposed to be resting in the infirmary? Whatever. You think I let my soba stink of perfume? Try a chilled soba for yourself and say. I believe we have no choice but to try it, strictly for examination purposes, of course. Now then, let's dig it, shall we? This is a very, we're munching a lot today. We got some free buns. Well, not free, but we got some buns, we got some soba. Ba, 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 ba. That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied that there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet's soba. First sweet bean buns and now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been, right? This texture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Korean called banu poon. I'm trying to find the pun. I cannot find the pun. If there even is one. What you think, Miss Chickadee? My soba is pretty good, isn't it? It's delicious. Bad pun. There's something there. Don't you think so, Simon? Huh. Still pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine. Simon, why you always gotta be so hard on me? And there he goes. Oh. Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest. Rest? Hey, I love a plain old weedy dough, you know? I'm fresh like my soba. You know that soba don't rest. It's about the 3 freshes of soba. Grind the seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, and boil the noodles from. And he just skates away. Good grief. Watch a defendant. At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume? It looks like you remembered something. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody. Oh, and who might that be? There's only one person that comes to mind. The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of this person. Nayuta Sadmati! Gayru Tornado. Yes, she did smell very nice, didn't she? Just a moment, defense. You would throw suspicion on Gayru now because of a scent? Your Honor, there is no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense. I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent. But Gayru could have been at the crime scene. Yes, but... Man. This game. I'm gonna let this line sit here for a second. You'll get to see those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand. How vulgar. His Honor is not interested in such things. Oh, Nayuta, I fear I have bad news for you. Setting the matter of her balloons aside entirely, I do believe it's appropriate to ask Gayru some questions given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course. Thank you, Your Honor. That's amazing. Question, did she get a testimony? Yes, she did get a testimony. And the first time as well, Athena pointed out the judge's curiosity about her balloons. Judge is old, let him have this. Listen, Judge is a guy, and she's like 34, so you know what, sure. Thank you for calling this disciple of the Tornado School of Rakugo back for an encore, that's the word. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gayru Tornado. 1, 2... Yep, there is. Oh my goodness. What wonderful balloon artistry indeed. Your Honor, please. Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time? What is this game even about? In theory, it is about you being a lawyer and trying to get your clients not guilty of murder. In practice, it is a lot. That is all I can say. It is a lot. Actually, I called you back for more testimony. But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. What? You didn't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon? It seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume. This is some of the sanest things in the... Honestly, yeah. This is nothing. This is just a judge being horny. We've had worse. We've had way worse. And you were the only person I could think of who wears perfume. Wait. You mean I'm a suspect now? Gayru, you knew about Owen, right? Oh, well, yes. I often played with him at Shisha's request. So that means you could have left that fake dying message, right? What? Just because I wear perfume and know Owen? You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you? The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child. It's outrageous of the defense to accuse this woman. That's right, you don't even have any proof. You may step down from the stand, Gayru. The defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime. Wait just 1 minute. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still... enough. Please feel free to leave, Gabriel. Simon? Simon, please? But I'm so close. There must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now. Thank you. If no one else got me, I know Simon Blackwell got me. You're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing leaving halfway through? Aha! I knew it. I knew it! There's a bandage on Geru's forehead. And since we know that Master Tornado's killer has a cut on their face somewhere... Impossible. How did you know, Simon? I didn't. But I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would remain a groundless accusation. I accuse you because you wear perfume. And what makes you think I wear perfume? Because you're a girl? Sexist much? What did I miss? We... with some... persuasive tactics, we managed to get Geru back on the stand because we now know that the killer wore perfume. And since Bucky doesn't wear any perfume or you know, anything that has a strong scent, but Geru does, we put her back on with some some convincing. Some, yeah. Your Honor, Prosecutor Samari, the scent of perfume and an injury on the forehead. These things are completely inconsistent with consistent with Owen's testimony. It'd be a problem if they were inconsistent. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Geru. Miss Sykes, does this mean you are formally indicting this witness for the murder of Typhoon Tornado? You missed the girl with balloon. You missed the balloons. Actually, no, the balloons are still here. Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you are prepared to pay the price in full. Simon, what price is he talking about? I thought that should be obvious. Prosecutor Sad Monk is saying he'll see to it you never stand in a court of law again. I don't think he can do that! I don't think he can do that! I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting. Just whose side are you on, Simon? Listen. He's a boy kisser. Cut him some slack. Go on then, into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyway. Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting. With regards to the witness, Geru Tornado, the defense wishes to... Defense attorneys don't usually get to hand down indictments. I mean, we've done it before. We just so happen to always be right, you know? We've done it before, and no one said anything. So... you know? And also, if prosecutors can assault people in court without consequences, I feel like we can have one. You know, I feel like we can have one. What happens if we don't? Oh. You better not be getting cold feet. It's all up to you and how much you believe in your client now. So put up your dukes and fight. Okay, just some extra encouragement. There's no reason for me to hold back. Not if I really believe in my client. I fought up a judge once doesn't mean you can do it. Did you get in trouble for it? The defense wishes to formally indict Gabriel Tornado for the murder of Taifu Tornado. I have tried to be merciful, have you? But now, not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision. You will have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell. Except I won't need to. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet. Ooh. That bandage is just from a silly slip-up I made while cooking yesterday, that's all. Cooking, you say? Were you perhaps cooking soba? What kind of extreme cooking were you doing to cut yourself on the forehead? Well, what can I say? That's what happened. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Geiru? What? I really didn't know anything was wrong until Shisha was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with a twisty twist. And boom, there you have it, an adorable little kitty. That's a cat. How could you suspect a cutesy little balloon artist like me? He actually told me to do it. Honestly, based. Geiru, I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art? It's all a front. Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of a great Rakugo artist. I never wanted to do stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller too, just like my late daddy. But Shisho told me to do balloon art instead. I guess the victim thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either. Oh dear. So you're still gonna suspect the poor little thing like me? She is using the uwu card. Such a poor little girl. Please stop trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of the perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share these two traits. You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Ugh. Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you, with a twisty twist. Oh. Go ahead, maybe testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, it'll be your balloon-armed mind that goes pop. Got it? Oh, my, is this yet another hidden personality? No, Simon, is everybody in the tornado school like this? How should I know? Okay. Oh, I love that, the noise. I love that. Okay. We should definitely be approaching the end now, but we are going to continue this next time, which might be... Actually, no, which might not be tomorrow, which will probably be either Saturday or next week. because my voice is definitely... It needs a break. It needs a break. I love that sound. That is not a cat, that is a demon from hell, and we must send it back. Please do not pop Athena's balloons, please don't. Wham. We just saved. I always forget it does that. Yeah, just, you know, talking a lot. Just a lot of talking. But it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I thank you all for stopping by. Next stream will be on Friday, and actually Friday will be 2 streams. We shall be live twice. Once around noon, so like 4 hours earlier than today, for the HSR 3.1 live stream, and then we'll be live again in 3 hours on Friday with some good old modded Lethal Company. It'll be fun. I am so obsessed with this game. I am so obsessed with Lethal Company. It's unreal. But yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Make sure to, if you haven't yet, and just if you want to, follow the Twitch, YouTube, the Blue Sky, all that stuff. If you want to be up to date with when I go live, possible rescheduling, other ramblings of mine, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, night, or whatever time it is for you. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you again at some point. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, maybe next time we play this, maybe who knows.